of the key fundamentals is understanding what a business needs from a software point. How can we be innovative in what you're looking to build and actually build something groundbreaking to make your business stand out? We've been in the tech space for almost 15 years now. We really pioneered back in the day when we were building systems. And previously you'd build like a SaaS model where you'd build one solution for a customer and then you go and replicate that time and time again. We won the Westpac Business of Tomorrow Award, done a heap of trade missions with the Australian Victorian government on innovation. And obviously now AI and a lot of the actual tech space have really exploded, which is fantastic. But it's been a really good journey.
Astute Theory is the business name. Dive a little bit deeper into the services you provide. Who are your customers? What are the solutions you're providing?
So we're a complete digital firm. So we do everything from your website to your design to system builds. One of the key fundamentals is understanding what a business needs from a software point. And that's really the key focus of us. So we've built enterprise systems for large corporates all the way down to your SME businesses. A lot of people that come to us have this notion like, oh, I can go online, I can do all these great things with automation, with ChatGPT. And it's like, that's fantastic, but so can the next person. So what we really look at is like, okay, how can we be innovative in what you're looking to build and actually build something groundbreaking to make your business stand out?
And all these things you're building, I'm assuming they're internally focused. So system processes, automation, all stuff that help businesses internally. Is that sort of the mandate?
Internally and also externally as well. So a big part of it is understanding your customers. And again, utilizing the model where you can go across and use a ChatGPT and ask it questions. So an example, ChatGPT can build a website for you. But if you don't understand the questions to ask it and the things you need to look out for, it's going to build you the wrong website. So that's where we really look at it from an AI perspective. And we say to ourselves, well, what can a business benefit from this and how can we actually get the most out of it? One of the key factors we find is a lot of businesses have data and a lot of businesses don't know what to do with this data. So one of the areas, I'd say probably over the last 3 to 4 years, it's really been about analyzing their data and building automation around their processes and procedures.
So when you're implementing these things and going into businesses that are looking at applying technology and helping their businesses grow, what are the steps you take to ensure that the management of change and implementing this is done well?
Very slow adoption. And that's what we find happens. So, and again, this is probably from learning from our mistakes. We would initially go in and say, we can do all these amazing things for your business, which was true, but the business, the organization, their customers were not ready for it. So now we sort of essentially say, let's pick one low-hanging fruit and let's get a really good result there. Let's go improve the model on how we can build efficiency in processes, get you new clients, garner new sales for you. And then from that perspective, let's go and build upon it. That's really the key for us.
How do you help engage the staff that's going to be part of that? And are you involved in that process?
Yeah, definitely. So we always work workshops with the actual staff. So again, learnings from the past. It's no longer the upper management we speak to. We like to get everyone involved to understand what the day-to-day grinds are, what the issues are internally from a process perspective. How can we better build a system? How can we build some automation? Because a lot of times, and not everyone can be across it. Upper management may not know the day-to-day tasks that their staff are actually doing. And that's really, really key.
Can you talk through a successful technology integration, an example of how you've supported a small business in implementing technology inside of their company?
Definitely. Probably one of the bigger ones and one of the biggest success stories that we've had is quite a large organization do a lot of fast-moving consumer goods. And their biggest problem was, what do we buy and when do we go make purchases for us to go sell across the customers? So what we did was we built a machine learning engine that would go across and read buying patterns, previous history, different factors on the actual market, so where different price fluctuations were, and essentially would come across and actually then tell the business when they needed to go make a purchase. Substantially reduced the stress levels, the wastage within that organization as well. And they no longer had to think about, well, do we have enough stock to supply the demand we're going to go across and get? So we'll automatically start to predict this. Historical data was important there. Bringing in factors externally from the market as well was a really, really key factor for us.
What are you seeing in terms of how businesses can get started? What should they be looking at internally and going, these are things that I can do better.
What happened past a lot of businesses, it comes out, they were always focused around building big solutions. We need one thing fixed. Let's go and build one piece of software to get that fixed. So I'll give you an example of that. One solution that we've currently built for a sales business, really, really simple piece of software. It reads your emails when it comes in, and it determines if the email is a sales email or not a sales email. If it's a sales email, we'll automatically create a lead inside of their system and automatically go and send that lead to the particular person. If it's not a sales lead, it'll just automatically go through into the inbox. They simply now just go off this system and it automatically does it for them.